Hello, welcome to Trace Cloud. In this video, we'll talk about ownership. Trace Cloud works on a very simple concept. Every object in the system has one owner, and we call it the one throat to choke model. Um, the beauty of this is there is no question of unassigned work, and there is always somebody that is responsible or owning an object. And here is how it works. So when I open Trace Cloud here, and any object I look at, let's say I'm looking at my functional requirements here. At the end of the day, there's this one person that has been designated as the owner of that object. Now, the beauty of that is when that person or any member of Trace Cloud goes to their homepage and clicks on My Status tab, it automatically gives them a consolidated view of all the objects that they own and what their status is. The holy grail here is all the numbers here should be zero. If they're not zero, that means there is something that you own that is not in a good place. And a lot of times when you have these complex systems, the biggest challenge is making the information transparent or letting people know that what is this one dashboard they need to look at that will tell them whether things under their ownership are healthy or there are areas that they need to focus on. So in this example, if I'm interested in traceability, I know there are 480 objects that I own that are dangling. That means there's nobody downstream working on them. Or I have objects that I own that I'm working on that have a suspect relationship upstream. And what that means is a business analyst has given me a business requirement, and I'm the engineer. I have a functional requirement trying to address the business requirement. Everything was good, while halfway through the project, the business analyst decided to modify their business requirement. So I'm still working on a functional requirement that is kind of referring to a slightly older version of a business requirement. And this red flag tells me, hey, that relationship between you and the upstream requirement is suspect. Maybe you should click on this link, get to those 54 objects, and see why they're suspect and what you can do to either clear it or adjust your requirement to suit the need upstream. Similarly, if you're looking at approval, it tells you how many requirements that you own are waiting for other people to approve, or how many requirements are there that are waiting for your approval but are owned by other people. Similarly, gives you status about completion and testing. So this is this one page view that you can get to from wherever you are in the project that gives you the status of everything that you own. Now that we have the concept of objects and people owning objects, you can always, when you run these complex reports, you could always say, find all requirements in subfolders, but get me all the ones that are specifically owned by Nathan, because Nathan is either on a vacation or Nathan is being assigned to a different project. And when you run this report, you can pretty much get this entire data set. And if Nathan is going to be assigned to a different project and I need to reassign this work to somebody else, I go here and say, you know what, I'm going to set the owner to, I don't know, Sam or Leslie. And the next thing you know, that entire chunk of work and that metrics attached to that work will show up in Leslie's dashboard here. Okay. Similarly, when you have, say, a team member that is on a vacation, or you come back from a vacation, you can very simply, when you go to this homepage here, click on the My Tasks tab and pick the project that you are interested in, and a lot of demo projects, and focus on any individual, and this will tell you what that individual's dashboard looks like. So in this case, Jeff is doing everything awesome. There's nothing that he or Jeff needs to worry about because there's nothing in a red state. Whereas if you look at mine, as I mentioned earlier, I am in a state of mess at this point, right? Because I'm doing a lot of demos. But you get the idea. In summary, every object has an owner. Therefore, if each project member simply keeps an eye on their dashboard, there's this one report that they can run. It's not even a report, you just need to kind of go to the page and the information is already there. That tells you what are the trouble spots that you should be paying attention to. And those are clickable links that gets you to the data set to go and take action. And if everybody does it, then there should be no gaps in the project and everything will work smoothly. Hope that helps.